Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Luke. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 106 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are trying to design a iron sorting facility, and found or decided that we wanted to bring in or export the sulfuric wastewater from it, and then bring in the sulfuric acid we need, because the amounts were not correct anyway. So I think this will be simpler in the long run. It does, of course, add more stuff that we need to produce now. And because of that, whoops, let's just pin this. Not this, actually. Pin this. And maybe minimize. It is a bit large. So for now, we need to make sure that stuff is running. And currently, much of our production is not running because of a lack of these red circuits, which don't run because we don't have any iron ore for our ferric chloride solution, I think it's called. So we shall go and just grab some iron ore by hand, I guess. This is also the only thing that is producing iron for us currently, so it can't really live without too much of it, but it's more important that we also get some ferric chloride right now, at least. And I will just put this in a chest. Maybe this is overkill, but I want it done. So ferric chloride is around here, so let's just go here. And let's get this train emptied out, because now the wagons aren't really balanced anymore. They would probably get balanced, but I would rather just get it emptied. Why do we not have a signal here? Because I'm bad at designing stations, I guess. Okay, so ferric chloride. Is this ferric chloride? Yes, it is. Oh, we just need a couple of chests, just one. Wait, have this never been running? Oh dear. Well, it shouldn't really take a lot, so this is probably plenty. Then we should start to see this running again, and it is. And that should allow this to run. Good. Sometimes my setups amaze me. So spaghetti. Oh, so now this is running again. And this pipe should start backing up at some point. And then we won't be consuming as much of the iron anymore, and then it should last for a while. These walls are running again now, full time, so that's good. Let's hope that this actually lasts for a while. So, where shall we put this plane? Maybe we should just ask this to come back here. And then leave the plane up there as well. So, should we go and design the iron ore sorting first? Or should we actually make the sulfuric acid first? Because that is needed before this will run anyway. And in that way, we could stop wasting as much of the sulfuric wastewater as we currently are, and actually start storing it as sulfuric acid, I guess. So I think that is actually what we want first. Why does this suddenly not calculate towards the 56.3 and I can't change it? What is up with that? It was working so nicely. Maybe I messed it up by adding other recipes. Let's just try one more time. So sulfuric acid here. Yes, now it's working again. Good. From sulfur. From wastewater. Good. This will be, well, we could just scale this up, but let's just start with this, I guess. It should be pretty scalable because there isn't a lot of machines in this and we need a lot more, so yeah. We will just have to keep that in mind. Whoops. Let's pin this. Close that, close that. Okay. Where are we going to do this? Right here, maybe? Everything gets a bit clumped up, but maybe that's okay. We just don't want it to be too close, because then we don't have the expandability that I'm always talking about. So let's just design it around here. Then this can grow to several times the size it is now. I should have brought some machines for this. Let's just do that right now. I can't finish one task ever. I have to branch out all the time. I still have these machines for all of these 6 machines or stacks for the iron sorting, but we won't be doing that right now. So add more machines. Ready for the next distraction. Let's, remove that. Go to manual. Add some straight rail here. Add a signal, because then it will always go this way. And then we can actually have this stop somewhere and have requesters just fill up the wagons. If we just place this down, we probably won't be using it, but then I have somewhere to actually call the train to and line everything up. So we won't be requesting the tanks. Ammo, though, could be an okay idea. Sure, let's do it. Not sure how many stacks we have. Well, more than 1,000, so 7 stacks. Let's just request that. We aren't producing the ammo anymore, though, so we probably don't have any explosive shells. 400. Rail 1,000. Belt 1,000. and 500 filters. And those are in here. Yes. Robopods. We need more robots than this. What shall we cut to? We can cut more of these easily. We have 2 of these for each of these, so let's just grab some robots to replace the robopods with, so we don't fill the train with other stuff. Oh, we actually get these now that we have the electronic circuits again. But it will probably be a while before that production picks up. Okay. So 200 robots. Actually, next time we get here, we might have enough of these, so by then we will change it. 100 filtering machines. 100 big electric poles. And yes, I could combine a lot of these requests in one chest, but sometimes the inserters will get stuck with an item in their hand that they can't get rid of, and then they won't fill any of the other stuff in. So that's why I'm not doing that. 300 inserters. Oops, wrong one. Hopefully we have enough chests here, otherwise we'll add some to the other side. We don't have enough chests because we need 3 more items. We only have 1 more chest, so we add more. Is this overkill? No, we need 1 for each of these. And lastly, we need 800 filters. Good. That should help quite a bit. Now, the machines for this stuff. I think we shall just change this though. We have tier 2s of these, right? I think so. We have chemical plant tier 2s and chemical plants. Whoops. Okay. They did change here, so that's good. Let's just check that we have the washing plants. Maybe we should just request these. We really should. This is tier 1. We can produce tier 2 though. Maybe we have produced some. Let's just keep the temporary requests down here. Chemical plant 2s. Let's go with 2 stacks. Just wondering what robot worker speed takes to upgrade. The wrong purple signs, apparently. Just out of curiosity. We need express transport belt, express filter inserters for that. That's a bit annoying. So I'm not gonna distract myself by doing that right now. Let's keep going and actually get our iron production running. We have those, we have those. We should be ready then. We always have some liquid storage tanks, right? Actually, we are not requesting those. Let's just make sure that we have enough. That should be in here. All corners, I prefer at the moment at least. How about some pumps? Oh, we might need more groundwater bores at some point here, but I don't want to fill my inventory with them just yet. But we have plenty of stuff now. Go down here and build something around here. So we just need to bring in sulfuric wastewater. This we produce locally. Same with this, I guess, yes. We can. No, that's not that easy to produce. Wait a moment. Do we need to bring in crushed stone for this? Wait, what? I thought we had plenty of recipes to produce mineralized water. Oh, this is as ingredients. Did I click the wrong thing? Oh yeah, because it's a product. Oh, I'm stupid again. Sorry. It's a product. This is a product. We're producing more of this than we use, so we can clarify these, or at least the extras of it. We need to produce oxygen locally. That's easy. So it should be all good. Good. We import this, we export this. Then we just need to import coal and fuel as well. So not that many train stations really needed here. This should be far enough down, I guess. So sulfuric wastewater coming in. Do I want to separate these a bit for the sake of the pipes? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We can do it later if we really need to. And then we need fuel. And coal for filters. And we need to remove some trees here. This is gonna annoy me endlessly if I don't. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think so, so we can just... stop. Can we do that? No, we can't. Not like that, at least. These all need to do this, yes. So, oh, come on. Give me more rail. Maybe I should run these the other way. Because if at some point we actually get to a later game and have a lot of trains running around, we will need a stacker here, which will be going out this way. And then we have a rail over here. So we might as well bring these the other way, right? I guess that is why I feel like I haven't done this sort of design for train stations a lot. But let's just finish this as it is instead of getting distracted again. I think I will do that from now on though. Good. So we need a junction right above this. Oops. And we can't allow a train to come out here and stop here, because then it blocks the other direction, which will result in deadlocks. Okay. Not sure why I want it to be parked exactly there, but I do. Power needs to be connected. Robots need to be added. Let's just keep the numbers clean, so 200 or 100. Actually, we don't need that. Well, we will when we add the air filtering, so let's leave that. We might actually need more at that point. So, sulfuric acid stuff. This will just be sulfuric acid. This will be sulfuric acid, sulfuric wastewater, I guess. Fuel and coal. Good. These request the correct stuff. That's good. Let's add some of these stops to the fuel train, shall we? Did we add saccharide? We did. So now sulfuric acid fuel. Yes. Oh yeah, let's add this. Build the depot for it. Is the train empty? I think it is. But it shall come anyway. Yeah, it is empty. Let's actually have it go home then. And see if we can remember to catch it before it drops all of its fuel at some other depots. Let's make a little bit of space. Don't actually need all of this space out here, I don't think. So let's wait a bit with that. Okay, so we need to put the sulfuric wastewater into hydro plants. And the sulfuric wastewater will be the largest amount of that. So this is probably what we're going to need to scale most. We could of course just make it a full line of well-scaled stuff that we can then just copy around. That also sounds nice. I love scalability like that. Can we do this? Yes. We do need to produce the oxygen, of course. Where is that done again? Is that in an electrolyzer, which I didn't bring? We can do compressed air in a chemical plant, but I don't have an air compressor either. We can split water in an electrolyzer, yes. That gives us slag. We can split purified water in an electrolyzer. So we need what? Oh, we get an extra 61 out of this when we have used this. With 61 purified water, can we produce 84 oxygen? Just because then we don't need to worry about slag. And in the small amounts we get here, it is just a nuisance rather than a good thing. It is curious though, you can produce slag directly from water, and you can turn the slag into slag slurry and into mineral sludge, or whatever it's called. And then you can basically produce any resource from that. It takes power, of course, but yeah, you can. Unless some of the catalysts needed require more resources than we can produce from it. That wouldn't make a lot of sense though. Just a thought. So you can just start producing resources if you want to have a lot of space and a lot of power. It's probably not worth it power-wise though. But it's a fun thought. We could actually start doing that for iron ore for the main base. Let's not get distracted by that though. Let's find out how much oxygen we get from this stuff. So 100 purified water gets us 40 oxygen. That's less than half we need, and it's more than we will have extras. So we could either produce more purified water if we wanted to, or we could use compressed air instead. We could also do this, of course, and just get rid of the slag, put it in a train. But a train with this small amount of slag is just so annoying. Let's not. Let's do this. It's just that we need an extra machine, but we need to go back for the electrolyzer anyway. Now we just need to go back for an air compressor. We have the chemical plants. Okay. We just need to keep in mind that we need to produce this locally. Do we integrate that production into each production line? In that case, we will put it in here. This nitrogen gas, I guess we will burn. Or if we at some point need a lot of it somewhere, we could export it from here. We will get a lot of it actually. Because these 84 needed is just for the amount we need for the iron sorting. When we add all of the other ore sorting to it, then we will have at least 10 times this amount. So we would also have 840 nitrogen gas available. I'm not sure. Nitrogen, again, like oxygen, is just so easy to produce locally. With in that in mind that we need to be doing a lot of this stuff at some point. Maybe we should just multiply everything here by 10 already and make that into a production line that we can then copy around. But maybe 10 of each of these and then 20 of these is a bit long. So maybe multiply by 5. Or multiply by 10 and then put it in 2 lines. How does that sound? Let's add this in. Because that's small machines we need. Can we change? Why is this red? Is it just because it's extra of something we're already using? I guess it is. It doesn't say, does it? Nah. Okay. Can we change this? No. Okay, I will have to try and keep multiplying everything by 10 in my head. This is a lot of air purifiers we need for that. Oh, air compressors, sorry. How about you choose 30 of these? That's a bit more than I wanted, to be honest. So if we combine these two in a line, that's 50 machines. And then we have 40 machines of these next to it. But maybe that's okay. Can we carry those amounts of liquids in a pipe? 1400 is a bit much. It is actually too much for a pipe, but we could just go with 2 pipes. So 2 pipes coming in for each of these lines. That's a lot. But I guess we will be getting a lot of sulfuric wastewater, and we do need a lot of sulfuric acid, I think. Sulfuric acid might not actually be used for all of the ore sorting stuff. Or all of the catalyst we need for the ore sorting. But okay, let's start deciding something like this. Even if 10 times this... If I think I will only ever need 10 times this, then we should probably try and split it out into more smaller setups. How about... I just can't decide on anything. If we just did this amount of machines in one line, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines, and then copied that horizontally 10 times, we get the same result. Let's just try and set that up, see how it looks. If we prefer it to be longer or wider. Sure, let's do it. Except that we need the air filters. I thought they were called air compressors, but apparently they're not. So we need to go back for those first. And I will have forgotten all that we've talked about before getting back. But that's life. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.